Deej times 3. So since the discovery of the Higgs back in July, things have been a little bit quiet over at CERN. But this week we've had some good news. They're not only all still alive and well, having not created a black hole and destroyed the Earth, but they've managed to collide two particles of different types. In the past, the experiments at LHC have all been about colliding like particles, such as two protons. This time, however, they've managed to collide a lead ion with a proton. The list of problems begins with timing. It's considerably harder to time things properly when both particles don't weigh the same, but they've managed it. They've carefully collided the two particles by tuning the accelerator's RF cavities, the things that give the particles the shunt, to a specific frequency as to cause a collision in the ALICE detector at the site. The particles collided with a total energy of 8 tera electron volts, and here is what the collision looked like. Just kidding, it's just like this. I'll have to do a few foundations videos explaining what electron volts, protons and ions are, but for now, that's enough particle physics. It's time to get all sci-fi on your ass. We all hate injections and needles, well, unless you're having a tattoo. But that's different. But what if injections caused you no pain at all? Scientists are trying to come up with a way to administer an injection without causing a patient any pain or discomfort. A guy called Oliver Blackwell has invented this, a needle with a tiny needle on the front that gives you a small dose of local anaesthetic that eases the pain of the larger needle that will follow. Pretty clever stuff, but that's not far enough. There's another team of scientists looking into using a laser beam to administer the jab. Kind of like a hypospray off Star Trek, if you will. The laser beams in a stream of medicine at 30 meters per second, and it's said to feel like a jet of air just catching you on the arm. And that's what I call sci-fi brought to life. No cross-contamination with this puppy. But anyway, enough about all that mumbo-jumbo. It's time for your weekly Curiosity update. This week I'm happy to inform you that Curiosity has finished testing Marley, and it's managed to give its inlet cover a quick run through also, the spot where it will be collecting samples from the surface and testing it in its internal science lab. The Marley camera has also managed to focus on objects near and far, and whilst it's been at it, it's taken some pretty cool snaps of its belly. You can see the nav cams in the top of the picture and a nice bit of Martian dust on its wheels. At last, it's nearly time to send it on its way to Mount Sharp, but it's being followed by aliens. Some strange images have been captured of some weird unidentified objects in the sky. They seem to be keeping the distance, stalking the rover, but what if they really are UFOs? The next Marley image might end up looking a bit like this. Kind of reminds me of that concealed Buzz Aldrin UFO sighting from the Apollo 11 mission back in '69. Spooky. Not that I was around in '69. Anyway folks, as always you can nip over to the NASA website to find out more about the Curiosity mission. There's a link in the description below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, keep up to date with the latest news shows where we'll be covering its progress. Please like, favourite and comment on this video guys, and don't forget to leave your science questions in the comment section on Facebook or on Twitter to be answered in the next week's show. But for this week guys, that's all I've got time for. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.